here we have the MP4-20, my favourite Formula 1 car of all time. Okay, I say this quite a lot, but generally this is my favourite Formula 1 car. It was the best looking and also very, very unreliable, but Kimi Raikkonen should have been Formula 1 World Champion in 2005. It is a crying shame that he did not win the World Championship. I have never ever, in my years of watching Formula 1, and I've been watching Formula 1 live since 1998, I've never seen a driver be so quick. I've never seen a fast car driver combination as I have. Although, to be fair, it's possible that Mika Häkkinen in McLaren in 98, 99 was incredibly quick. But yeah, for those that remember, 2005 was, it was I quite liked the season. It's a shame we had the tyre rule, which pretty much cost Kimi the championship, as well as his drive shaft and engine problems that year. He retired when he was dominating Imola, the San Marino race in 05. He was, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds ahead and his drive shaft failed. He was dominating that race. Nürburgring, the last lap at the first corner, his tyre broke. It completely delaminated where he had that flat spot. And yeah, the tyre had the flat spot and it vibrated so bad it broke his suspension as he braked into turn 1 on the last lap. But Alonso was catching him. But yeah, that's another 10 points gone, so 20 from there. Then I think Germany, he was dominating in the lead, and then his engine blew there. That's 30 points. There's probably more races I can't remember when he was dominating about half a lap in front, and then his engine or whatever broke. But that's a shame. But he still had some incredible race wins that year. What was the other race? Silverstone, I think he was probably leading. Montoya won that race. But apart from that, he still had some incredible drives. Monaco, he dominated. Barcelona, he dominated. Canada was a good win. And I think Hungary, he won as well. And yeah, Suzuka, we all know about that race when from the back of the grid, he won from the penultimate lap, he passed Fisichella into the first turn around the outside. And Kimi was amazing. It's a shame he didn't win the title in 05, but hey, Kerrion Smith will tell us more about that. But yeah, Kimi was an amazing driver in the McLaren era, and it's such a crying shame he was not champion. He could have been champion in 2003 and 2005. But that's hindsight. Unfortunately, Kimi Räikkönen's a one-time champion. But I'll tell you a bit about this model. It's a really nice model from Minichamps. Like I've said in my other videos, I think that in the mid-2000s, Minichamps were at their best with their build quality. They didn't cheap out so much. Really solid models. And they did a very good job, and they were streets ahead of Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels version of this model will be horrible with inaccurate proportions and a horrible goofy helmet. So definitely buy this Minichamps model. It's not that easy to get, but hey. Anyway, I've not converted it to the West livery. I decided to keep it with the Kimi livery and the silver wing because it replicates his final ever win for McLaren at Suzuka in that one of his greatest races of all time. So yeah, that's cool in that respect. The model is absolutely incredible. It's got amazing detail at the rear. And it was definitely one of the best Formula 1 cars of all time for me. What I really like is, by 2008, the cars, in my opinion, had turned into more fighter jets. So I'm happy that they didn't have too many, wings and stuff off the nose and look like fighter jets too much. So I'm really happy that, for me, this is like 2003, 2004, 2005. I believe were the best looking F1 cars, in my opinion, along with the 90s as well. But definitely by 2008, they'd kind of served their purpose with looking a bit ugly with all the wings. But, 2005, all we really had was just these wings on the engine cover, which actually helped airflow over the rear wing. That's why McLaren did them, and then everyone copied them. But you You can't beat this livery, and it's the last ever West McLaren livery, the last ever cigarette advertising McLaren, which is sad in that respect, but just an iconic looking race car. Everything about it, like, this is Formula 1 to me, and the livery as well. The last ever V10 as well, although technicalities, Toro Rosso had Toro Rosso, they had a detuned, a Rev Limited V10, didn't they? But yeah, this is the last official V10 season, and the V10 sounded like absolute rockets. So yeah, 05, apart from the annoying tyre rule designed to slow Ferrari and the default diffuser rule, it was an iconic season. Kimi Raikkonen and Alonso challenging for the championship. Best looking F1 cars, the last V10s. 05 was an iconic season. But yeah, thank you for watching another video, and it's always a pleasure showing you a new model for my collection and a Kimi Raikkonen model. Thank you so much.